Which one I'm going to use? This one or this one? This one? This one? Say about this confusion, I think we wanted to create some kind of melodrama while, by playing some video while I walk up. The video doesn't work. So I think that's how all the presentations start. So thanks very much. Really happy to be part of this group today. And I think we have been interacting with each other in other forums, but this is first time for us at CIO Club. And just picking up a clue from Natarajan's presentation in the morning, not morning, but earlier in the day, that we want to have this session as more interactive and not talk much about product. So I thought, why not we talk about something which is more interactive. So here is my question to the CIOs. Do you feel a CIO, the next possible step for CIO is being the CEO of the organization? Are there people who don't agree with me on this, that CEO is the next possible step for a CIO? We do. Okay. Do we feel that the responsibility, the cost cutting of the IT budgets basically is responsibility of a CIO? Not necessarily. Do we feel that if the next possible step for a CIO is CEO, how important it is for the CIO to align with the business goal of the organization? Very important. Do we feel that the customer is the center stage? Customer is typically at the center stage of any business goal, whatever, irrespective of the business that you are in. So we agree. What is the shortest or the shortest definition of a married man? Ekta tiger. No, it's called Ekta tiger. So with this, if you don't mind, can I go back to the same mic? It's okay? Okay. So I think let's get started. I will still make an attempt to try to play that video. If it works, great. No, sorry. Forget it. The topic of my presentation is, why I actually asked you, those many questions. Because we at Logmein believe that customer satisfaction is really, really important for any organization, irrespective of whatever business you are in. If your customer is not going back from you with a positive experience, the chance that you lose that customer plus that was too loud, I think too heavy plus, and the chance that it's going to detract other customers from coming back to you are very high. So does that really align with your vision of supporting the business as a CIO? Probably the answer is no. Again, if we look at how technology has evolved, from how we live our lives today versus what our lives were 10 years back, are very, very different. The technology has evolved. Today we are looking at very, very fast growth in the number of mobile devices like smartphones, tablets, and so on and so forth. And what it's leading to, while we have fancy gadgets, at the same time, thanks to operators like Airtel and Vodafone and BSNL of the world, we have much better bandwidth or connectivity platforms available today, which means the user or the end user has a lot more flexibility to work from wherever he is. So more mobile users on the road. If we look at the statistics, it's close to around 76 of the global users or US-centric users who are going to be mobile, who are not connected to any LAN anymore. And I think Ashwin mentioned in his presentation, the concept of bring your own device. That's very right. I think most of our organizations are experimenting with that. And the market is really, really fragmented. When you are encouraging people to bring their own device, then of course, you are not going to dictate them that you are going to bring only Android or a BlackBerry or a Windows Mobile or a Symbian or whatever is the preference of that particular user. While technology is evolving, there is a great, a drastic shift in the nature or the behavior of the customer. Customers today are more connected, spending on an average around 10 hours every week on the social network. They are more impatient. I think none of us will deny that. And they are more empowered. So where exactly this is leading to? Recently, the OVM research conducted, survey of a lot of users who use, technology to kind of interact with each other, find out about products, troubleshoot their products, and so on and so forth. It came as a shock that, just 17% of the users said that whatever web help we as organizations are providing to these users, only 70% of these users are actually able to solve their problem from that web help. Now, since these users are connected, what is the implication when they are not able to solve their problem? Their ability today to spread a good or bad word is really high. So it becomes kind of imperative for we all as provider of services and products to these users that we make sure we deliver a experience, a service experience which is wow. So how we exactly are going to do that? But before we look at that, it's important, why we really want to give a wow experience. Anyway, user is coming to me. I have so many subscribers, I have so many customers, I have so many insurance policies that I have issued to the users. Yeah. So I should say, this may not be a very generic data. This is more telco oriented. So this is the live data we got from some of the telcos we have been working with globally. So the cost of a positive referral comes to $639 annually. It is, if you are spreading the good word, so that's the kind of revenue you accrue for this company. But a detractor takes away almost double the revenue from you. Again, in the evolved world, we are looking at, very different way of engaging and servicing our customers. In our earlier days, we measured our call center efficiencies, our support team efficiencies based on how many calls they are addressing, how much time they are spending on the phone, how many hours they are, spending on writing the email. The world is changing today. Today, we want to measure the engagement, irrespective of, what is the EHT or FCR. How many satisfied customers I have, because if I don't have those, I may not be in business for very long. And if I have satisfied customer, they are going to give me a continuous stream of positive, flowing business. So this is what logged me in as the organization has been the field we have been playing in. We are around 8 years old in the industry. We are listed on NASDAQ. We went public around 3 years back, headquartered out of Massachusetts in the US. We are today the largest and fastest SaaS in the world. And looking at our balance sheet, the number of subscribers we have, the kind of solutions we offer, we have been a very, very successful company. We today service more than 25,000 enterprise customers worldwide. We started India operation around slightly more than 2.5 years back. And we have more than 150 customers in India. So my role is to lead the sales and marketing operation for India, and we are headquartered out of Bangalore. We have one office in Delhi, and we are going to start our office in Mumbai sometime very soon. So what exactly we bring to the table? As I said, the importance to give that wow experience to the users if the customer is high. Why not start it from the first step or the first point when the customer engages with you? Do you want your customers to call you and wait on that IVR for, God knows how many minutes? They send you an email and then wait for the reply. What if, there is a more personalized, proactive way of your people, your sales, your pre-sales, your after-sales people, your support people to engage with these customers, through a proactive chat, which is intuitive, which is very, very intelligent, which does a whole lot of analysis for you in terms of maybe customers' buying pattern, customers' buying tendencies, their age groups, and that data can really be used by the marketing team very effectively to target your campaigns. I'm sure this room is full of gentlemen from BFSI, insurance, banking, health, telcos, and so how as a CIO you want to enable your business, how you want to enable your marketing team, how you want to enable multiple teams in your organization. At the same time, while you are doing that, I'm sure internal IT also comes to you, and though that job is typically delegated to someone else. But I think you are the ultimate owner for that. These are the key trends, which we are seeing in the chat industry. So the chance that customer is going to buy from your website or a service or a product, whatever you are trying to sell, is much higher compared to conventional way of interacting. It typically increases your chance of sale by around 25%. And this data we have derived from around 2,200 customers that who have implemented this solution. Now, these are the kind of customers who are doing online business, who are selling insurance policies, who are selling medicines, who are delivering products at home, retail organization, and so on and so forth. So we are very vertical or industry agnostic. So just to endorse what I said, these are the hard figures. If you see the trend that has changed from 2009 to 2012, almost 66% of the people are now preferring chat. The kind of services they want to, the kind of scenarios where they prefer a live chat over an email or a telephone system from the organization. This is just a sample. There are many more. The satisfaction level of the organization which is providing this kind of a proactive, satisfaction level of the users or the customers of these organizations is much higher, is the tune of 94%. And where we stand, we have a clear-cut leadership status in this area. This came to us through this acquisition of this company called BoldChat, which we acquired around slightly more than a year, and we have gone and integrated that entire solution into our stack. The second, while you are engaging, there will be time when you feel that an email interaction or a telephonic chat is not good enough for you to really service this customer, and you might need to get into a remote session, a remote control session on any of the devices, a Windows, a Android, a BlackBerry, you name it, whatever are the bigger platforms today. So the second solution, which is called Rescue from us, gives you ability to connect to any device instantly in a agentless fashion, which means you don't have to have any prior relationship with this device, and you can take full-fledged remote control of this remote device from any of the devices, from your laptop, for example. And the connection is really fast. It is like typically 20-25 seconds. You are able to connect, you are able to transfer the files, you basically actually see that device in actual skin, and you service that device as if you are in front of a device. The only media we use is internet. So as long as web is available on both the sides, you have a platform set. Pretty unique solution from us. I'm not saying that there are no other vendors in the market. There are players, but we have a clear-cut leadership status in this area because of the simplicity of the solution, the scalability of the solution, the kind of platforms that we support from the same console. So you don't need like a different solution for an Android, or a different second solution for a BlackBerry, and a third solution for your desktops. That's how it looks like when you are able to do tab browsing or tab service to so a single technician servicing, connecting to 10 different devices at the same time, chatting with them, seeing their device in the actual skin, remote controlling them. The entire thing is pretty secure. So the logs, we can probably discuss that over a drink. The third solution, I had a very interesting video. I'm sorry, maybe next time we get the opportunity, I'm going to play that for you. But this is a solution which is a ridiculously simple solution from LogMeIn. Now what we do, I think each one of us, I think, spends almost 3 to 4 hours in a day doing online meetings. So we are exposed to those particular brands of solution. Now those solutions are good. They have been there. They are not going to go away anywhere. But don't you think that they are typically slow? Whenever you want to start a meeting, it takes you maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get started. Something not working on someone's end. Are you able to manage? At the same time, should that be a novelty for only a select few in the organization? Because even a programmer or a engineer, or a sales executive at the front line, he also wants to show his stuff to other users in different geographies, in different offices. So do you really want to go for a solution which is slow, complex, and expensive at the same time? So we have simplified that concept of online meeting. So Join Me is a instant screen sharing tool from LogMeIn. We offer it free right now, so I really suggest that if you get opportunity, and I'm definitely going to follow this up through an email to all of you talking about the details. So have a look at that. It's a very simple solution, very easy, and there are organizations who are spending almost $250,000 now with us, investing in this solution and replacing the old legacy tools, because they find much more value coming out of this. You don't have to, if you have this kind of a solution, you don't have to rush to office to join a meeting, because you can get on an online meeting from your iPad or your handheld device from wherever you are. We have more solutions, but since we get just 10 minutes to talk about us, so I will have to end my presentation here. This is in general the summary about what LogMeIn does. We are an organization. We are an essential service provider, cloud. So what do we mean by essential? You have to support your customer. You have to talk to your customers. You have to collaborate with people. These are the routine things which we do, during our typical day. We don't do it for our internal organization. If we are servicing the external customers, we want to do it for them. So we have loads of solutions which are built around remote monitoring and management. If you have to manage your servers and their health, do you really want to go for those monolithic solutions, or something which does those routine tasks for you at a very price-effective point? Remote access and collaboration. So if I am on the road, how do I access my resources back in the office from my mobile phone or my handheld device? You don't have to. You will never miss a slide. You will never miss a presentation. You can just fetch a file remote print, and so on and so forth from there. And our customer support solutions, which are Rescue and Bold Chat primarily. And this is what LogMeIn. Just to summarize, we are the largest and fastest growing SaaS in the world. And I still feel that it would have been a little more fun had I got opportunity to play my video. So I will sign off till next time. Thanks very much for your patience.
Thanks, Anil. Thank you so much. Just a quick reminder again, in case you've not filled up the feedback forms, please fill them up and then keep it ready for handing over to the PSG counter. 1. 2. Shefali is also available at the counter in case any of you who would want to pay your membership fees. You're most welcome. You can pay the membership fees to Shefali directly and collect the receipts for the same. Go back a little. What we will do now is we will have the third and the final tab being given away for the evening. Then we have two very quick announcements from our associate partners, and then we cut the cake, open the champagne, vote of thanks, and then we hit the bar. There's one slide which Natarajan was showing about Kingfisher and the airline going up and coming down and all that. For somebody who's a hardcore Bangalorean like me, I'm not too worried about whether the aircrafts fly or not, as long as Ramki keeps the flag up and running and I have my share of ale coming in every day, so that I don't have to change my blood group from UB positive to something else. Good. So if everybody are in, then we go back to our game and see who's the last lucky winner for the evening. Yeah, my last chance. But no, I don't have a chance now. Yeah. Well, there's a change. We have another pretty young lady who's going to do the honors with me on the stage. And may I request Vikas ji to come and pick up our third winner for the evening. Vikas ji is the pillar behind CIO Club, one of our founders, who's conceptualized and brought it to the stage where we are today. I think there's a big hand which needs to go for him.
Should I pick up my own card? निकाल दिया है। पहले सीख दिए।
The last winner for the evening, Ujjwal Kumar Chatterjee, Mahindra Retail. And may I request Mr. Prasad to come up and do the honors for us? Oh, hold on. 1 sec. The tab is still at the counter. It needs to come here. Sir, Ujjwal. Ujjwal, you actually came late. You actually. You actually came late. Thoda.
That's why it was the third attempt.
Oh, that's why it was the third attempt. That's a good one. All yours. Thanks. What we will do is we'll quickly invite our associate partners. We start with Atharvan. Sudarshan comes up again. He has a quick message for all of us. And then we have Icertis coming on the stage.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, congratulations on your first anniversary. We are very proud and extremely happy to be associated with CIO Club. In fact, when Ajay and later on Nataraj talked about the mission and roadmap of CIO Club, we felt that we are vindicated in being associated with you. We are very proud to be associated with you, and thanks for giving an opportunity to come here, meet you all people. In fact, some of you are already our customers and friends. I have seen some familiar faces like Ajit Manocha here, Sinjan. We have Darshan from Happiest Minds. We have Ravindra here from Sasken. So these are all our friends, and it was a good opportunity for us to come here, meet you people, and also make some more new friends. About Atharvan, we are a part of Mazi Global family of companies, around 350 people worldwide and 150 people in India. We have presence in Bangalore and Hyderabad. We are focused on providing business solutions to companies in manufacturing, particularly process manufacturing, retail, IT services, education and healthcare. We are around here, we are sitting there in the corner, so if you feel free to contact us, and we'll be happy to interact with you in understanding your problems and how we can solve them. You just can't miss us, we are sitting next to the bar counter there. Okay.
Sudarshan, it's going to be a virtual stampede out there, huh? You guys be better careful.
Okay. Thank
It's
you.
Saturday evening, huh?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you very
Sudarshan.
much, and once again, thanks for giving an opportunity to come here and talk to you all of you. Okay, thank you.
The next speaker would be Abhishek Korosekar, Head of India Business from Icertis.
Good evening, everyone, and happy anniversary to everyone for this particular Bangalore chapter. I am Abhishek Kharosekar and head India business for iCertis. iCertis is a enterprise products company which has products around ERP, wherein we have contract lifecycle management, transportation management, and partner relationship management and dealers management on Microsoft Azure Cloud. So we are gold partners to Microsoft, headquartered out of Seattle, US, and we have our India operations in Pune. So we cater to all the verticals belonging to all these products, particularly contract lifecycle and transportation management, and around 20 customers across globe, out of which around 5-7 customers are in India. ICICI Bank, Microsoft, Roche Pharmaceuticals are a couple of them within India. And I am here around, and if you have any queries in terms of would like to have a deep dive in terms of the products, you can reach out to me. Thank you.
Take the band in and come and back. Well, we're almost done and getting ready to start the celebrations now. I think we've been on time. I should say thanks to all our speakers here who've been on the dot and made sure that we don't go beyond the schedules what we had set as our targets and published it to everybody, one of you here. The last piece of it is before we have Subra coming on stage with his thank you message to everybody here, is the celebration part, and I would request the entire governing committee from the Bangalore chapter, our friends from the Mumbai, Pune and Chennai chapters to come on stage, and each one of you please come on stage, be with us to start the celebrations. But yes, that's just after we have Subra on stage. Well, look, I got to say this, but Subra is in his brand new avatar. He's got an image makeover consultant working overtime for him. No, Subra, see, you also started now thinking about getting into those areas of consulting, correct? So, yeah, a very big hand to Subra. Subra, on stage, please. Huh? Well, he's going to talk about it now. Transformation, innovation, whatever you want to call it, it's all Subra's stage now.
Thank you, Girish. Welcome, friends from Namma Bangalore, Amchi Mumbai and Pune, Vanakkam Chennai. A very warm welcome to everyone. A very big thanks to the associate partners represented by Atharvan iCertis. A big hand to all of them, represented by the teams. The silver partner LogMeIn and the platinum partner IBM. I would rather say they are just sponsors for our event. They are basically partners for our respective organizations for business solutions that we look for. That's the way we look at it. And a big thank to our media partner, PSG Pacific Strategic Group, Anup and Aisha. They have done a very big, lot of effort at the back end to make this event a very successful event for us. And a big thanks to the Mumbai Shifali person who has also helped us a lot. And to the sound system people, there was a couple of features, it's fine. And also to our photographer who has been nice enough to clicking the photographs right from the afternoon. A very big thanks to all of you for making the event in the evening for us. We really owe a lot to you. Thank you very much. Donkey, open the champagne now.